Hey guys, welcome back to the Hermitcraft server as the sun is going down. And if you can't notice already, I'm using the other mic. If you didn't see my previous episode, I will let you know. I'm using my blue snowball this time. I usually use my mic that comes on my Astro 840 headset, but I'm using my blue snowball, so if you guys didn't see the previous one, check it out. Let me know what you like better. I'm trying to figure out which I like better. I'm still not sure. But anyway, guys, like I said before in my previous video, watch out, King Daddy. Oh, know your place. Know your place. Whoa. Whoops. Uh-oh. You guys may have not seen that. I kept hitting shift and sticky keys came up. Oh, we gotta tell him. Here's the thing about this mic too. You probably hear it very well. Yes, it was done. It's done. I call this TV now. YouTube is now TV. We'll have a sleepover. Well, I hope you guys like this video. Just typing. Okay, what I want to talk about in this video: should you quit YouTube? Whoa, I just breathed into the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. And that's a strange question to ask, but I'm getting messages about it. People are messaging me, not tons of people, but it's becoming something. And people are saying, man, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a long time and it's not panning out the way I thought it was going to. I want to quit. What do you have to say about it? And so we're going to talk about that in this video. I don't have all the answers, but I will share my thoughts on it, and I want to hear what your thoughts are on it. And uh-oh, I need thoughts on what to do here. I don't know if Schism wants that there, like if he's using that infinite thing. Oops. But yeah, guys, so really quick, between the previous video and this one, I did a little work. I cleared out the area. I'm going to fill this in later. This is going to be for the entrance. And I got some of the framework done for the house. So, you know, it's just a frame so far. So we're going to get working on it. I'm not sure. I have no idea how much we are going to get done in an episode, but you're about to find out. Okay, let's get right into the topic. Oh, crap, before we do, I gotta tell you guys, I know there was a lot of people upset when we were kind of forced to implement the Google Plus YouTube integration thing. But, and you know, I gotta say, it caught me off guard a little. I wasn't planning on connecting my YouTube channel with Google Plus, but it was the only way to comment back, and I love commenting back and forth with you guys. So, yeah, that happened, and then, like I said, lots of people were upset, from what I saw, at least. But I gotta say, I'm starting to like it to some extent. Mainly just the Google or the Google Plus Hermitcraft community. If you haven't already, I would recommend you follow our Hermitcraft community. I'm like addicted to it. I keep popping in and seeing what's going on. It's a great way for me to keep up with all the Hermitcrafters videos and, you know, what's going on, especially with you guys. You know, a lot of you guys, it's just all Hermitcraft stuff. So if you like Hermitcraft, the Hermitcraft Google Plus community is a great place to be. Also, if you're not following me on Google Plus, I would recommend it, because I don't know. I'm still learning how the whole thing works, but from what I hear, it's good. Okay, straight into the topic. So, should you quit YouTube? Maybe this doesn't apply to you at all. To me, it actually does apply. I've had the thought. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years, and I'll admit, just like the messages I've been getting, I'm not where I thought I would be at this point. I thought I'd be getting more views on a consistent basis than I am at this point. The hardest part for me is the time and placing blocks at the right place. No, but I don't have tons of time on my hands to make videos, so that just makes it hard. But anyway, because of that, I've thought about it. I'm like, man, is it worth still going? Because there are sacrifices that you don't think about. I sacrifice time spent with my family, with friends, working out, getting adequate sleep. There's lots of sacrifices you make. So you just begin to wonder, is it worth it? And I think that's what these people are wondering themselves. So my thoughts on the topic is that the first thing you got to do is, if you've been going at it for a while, you're struggling, you're like, man, is it even worth it to keep going? My suggestion is you gotta figure out how much you want it and what your goals are. So, okay, if you absolutely love making YouTube videos, which most people I watch and talk to do, if you do love it, and you would love it even if you didn't get tons of views, tons of subscribers, then for you, it's, you're going to enjoy the process whether you're getting tons of views and subs or not. If you truly love it, it doesn't matter how many views you get, it doesn't matter how many subs you get, you love what you're doing, and it's fun. I can't say that's the case for everybody, and that's not a bad thing. I think people rip on people, oh, you just want subs and views. But really, doesn't everybody? Like, you put out videos on the internet, and you're making them for people to see, and if people aren't seeing them, then you're like, well, I'm just sharing this with myself. So yeah, I get it. You gotta love it, but I think part of it is you love sharing it with people too. So it can be frustrating when you're not getting as many views as you'd like to. Oh no. Whew. Took a little. I've been getting kicked off the server here and there. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. So that's the first thing. You got to figure out, do you love it? And, like I said, the second thing is you got to figure out what your goal is. So if your goal is, just to have fun, make new friends, for me, some of my main goals when I started, I wanted to help develop my speaking skills and develop new talents and skills. Like I've always been interested in graphic design, making thumbnails and overlays for videos, stuff like that. That's some of my favorite things about YouTube. So you can have a lot of goals, but if your main goal is to make a big channel, get lots of views, lots of subs, and try to get lots of revenue, maybe try to go full time, like, you have to really love it, because as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to make a big channel. And it's like that with almost any industry, especially entertainment. This is an entertainment industry. So you got to love it because it's going to be painful. It's going to be hard to do sometimes because you get discouraged when you're not getting the numbers you're going for, and yeah, that's just discouraging. Okay, let's see. Gotta make sure we got the right numbers. I drew out a blueprint, but it's like that in everything, and that's one of the things I like about YouTube too. You learn life lessons as you're going. One life lesson that you can learn with YouTube if you want to have a big channel is working through tough times and pushing through when it's the last thing you want to do, when it's the hardest thing you can imagine doing. Okay, let's take a minute here to figure out. Okay, that is a little further than I expected, but that must be where we go. Yeah, to there. Do those line up? Yeah, those line up. So, if you like YouTube but you don't love it even when it's hard, it's going to be difficult to push through, because even if you do go full time, it's not always going to be the way you think it is. It's not always going to be growth. Hopefully there's always consistent growth, but sometimes you go through periods where you're not getting the views that you used to or expected to, and through that you got to figure out, what do I got to change, what do I got to improve to make things better. I know I'm giving tips. I don't have the biggest channel. I don't have tons of views, but these are my personal thoughts, and like I said, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the process. Your guys, if you guys are gonna accept that as a phrase. Okay, I gotta look at my blueprint for a second here, because we are getting to the point where the self-explanatory stuff is disintegrating. Okay, is this gonna melt? Is that gonna melt? No. But yeah, that pretty much covers most of what I wanted to talk about. I jotted down some notes. Let me see. What did I miss? Okay, I wrote down an analogy. Okay. So, when I was growing up, I wanted to be in the NBA. I mentioned this before. I'm fully grown. I am 5'8", and that's not the best dimensions for an NBA basketball player. But let's say I did have the right dimensions. Let's say I was tall and fast and could dunk and all this stuff. Still doesn't guarantee I'm going to be in the NBA. Even if I were good enough, it doesn't guarantee it. But it's like you gotta almost think about it like that, or like other industries where it's super difficult to get in. You could have great talent and it just not happen. But like I said before, you just gotta love it. Basketball, I still play to this day. I play in my basement. I dribble for, like, if I don't have time to do like a full workout, I'll just grab a basketball, go in my basement. It's just a wide open space with cement. I'll just go down there and like do dribbling drills and like, try to make up moves and stuff. It sounds stupid, but it's fun. I'll never get paid to play basketball, and I will never be in the NBA. Whoops. So, but I still play because I love it. But yeah, so I only say that because, you know, if you truly do love YouTube and making videos, then if it doesn't work out, he just said that twice. If it doesn't work out, then you'll still keep doing that. That's kind of a test. But I will say, you know, if you want it more than anything in the world, you're truly passionate about it, I say go for it. But just be careful that you're not sacrificing important things. If you're in school, homework is your priority. You got to make sure you're still getting good grades. You're doing the best you can in school. Because if you're sacrificing your schoolwork time for doing videos, that is not the right thing to do. Do it in your free time, but not school time. Okay, let's see. So this is looking good. Okay, let's start doing this other thing I wanted to do. Let's see if I can do this right. So I had some bone meal, I think. Yes, I missed it. But yeah, so like I said, share your thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you guys feeling like you're in that spot where you're just like, man, I want to quit. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. You know, do you have any words of advice for people who are having these feelings? You know, like I said, I'm no expert, but just sharing my thoughts. And I have a decent amount of life experience, so I kind of just apply that to this. Okay. Boom. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Yeah. So let's finish it up with giving you guys a little taste of what's to come. I'm kind of wanting to do like I don't know, it almost seems like a winter kind of feel with this build. That's gonna be weird having that not touch anything. Might have to work on that. But yeah, so I just like the way these colors work with each other. The white, the light blue, the dark brown. Like, look at that. Just very nice working with each other. They're friends. These are friendly colors. But yeah, you guys might hate it. You might like it. But like I said, I worked for quite a while in creative trying to figure out a design, and I liked how this came out. So let's finish this up. I'm just gonna leave a big opening at the front. That should be good for now. We'll see. Whoops, that is crooked. How did I do that? Did I just leave it at one wide? Is that too narrow? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that too narrow? Should we make it 3 wide? I said, let me know. Okay, let's finish it there, guys. We're almost at about 20 minutes. I don't want to keep you too long, but I hope you enjoyed the topic today. I like talking about it, and you know, for me, like I said, I had thought about the same thing, but I'm pushing through. I really like it. I love the interactions, and when I went to Minecon, I talked to some people who were talking about how some of my videos really impacted their lives, and I'm like, man, I definitely got to keep doing this. Like, nothing is more satisfying to me than impacting someone's life for the good. So that's a huge driving force for me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to try to get some more work done on this off camera, and I will see you soon. See you guys.